Coconino County has already signed off on a blueprint to guide development through the year 2030. Now the regional plan is up for a vote by Flagstaff residents. This is an all-mail-in election. Ballots are due by May 20th. Earlier this week, I sat down with Mayor Jerry Nabours to talk about the plan and the vote. Flagstaff city voters recently received ballots in the mail for an upcoming initiative, the regional plan, that we will either approve or deny. And Mayor Jerry Nabours is here now to explain what's so significant about this plan.
Regional plan is required every 10 years by state law, and it's a visioning plan, aspirational plan. It specifically says nothing in this plan makes any prohibited or required action.
But what is the message? I mean, what do you think are the highlights of the plan in terms of directing this community development in ways that provide that livability, accessibility, mobility, regardless of who you are here?
One of the aspects of the regional plan is to concentrate activity centers, businesses that you would visit and restaurants and things, to concentrate those in certain areas so that they become destinations and they're not just all spread out all over town, and which also would make it a little more walkable. You know, you could take the bus or walk or bike to one area and then do a bunch of things at that area.
And that, I think, is what we see in the 4th Avenue plans. We see some of those initiatives at Bushmaster, and what we're talking about is transit-oriented development as well. So what's your vision, Jerry?
Wow. Okay. My personal vision, I like the idea of an urban center like downtown. I like to be able to walk or go somewhere and do a number of things in that area. But I don't want to cancel or prohibit the idea that if you want to have a subdivision of 1-acre lots and have a lot of room, that there are areas for that as well.
Well, there are some critics who say that just means we're going to go up and disenfranchise poor people and make a city that is not accessible to everyone. You've heard that.
Yes. And
how do you respond?
And that's the trade-off. Do you want concentrated living and concentrated shops and restaurants like New York City, or do you want it to be spread out? And that's the sprawl that people don't want to see. So it's hard to have an urban environment and not have high-rise, fairly high-rise, and concentrated living.
We will see what happens, and I encourage everyone who is a Flagstaff voter to please vote. It's a mail-in ballot. You can find more information about the election on our website, naztoday.com. Thanks, Jerry.
Pleasure.